3, 2, 1, go. Morning, peace, love, and happiness. Welcome to BTA Podcast. Hi, LeToya. BTA Podcast
Hi.
episode number 54. I am Ali, joined by Jarool.
Yeah, fellas, sorry about the sudden interruption.
LeToya.
Sharma's
also here.
Hi, Sharma.
Lachlan.
Hey.
And Sharma, who is also just joined. Hi, Sharma.
Hello, Sharma.
You two have perfect timing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Sharma.
It's called Women's Intuition.
We can hear you. Sharma?
Yeah, I say yeah. I
Okay.
say hello.
Yeah. That's why we saw this beforehand.
To be fair, you kind of waited on.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, Sharma, we good.
You told me LeToya it would take 12 whole minutes, and also I did not.
That's what she told me?
I thought I would.
I thought so.
How y'all doing?
Yeah. A little confused, but good.
Confused but good.
On the KMB, I meant.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell she's confused.
You go see.
I'm at 24.
Oh, dog.
Wow. You feel
Yeah.
sick.
You're real good.
I'd say 17.
Oh, they're doing better than usual, boy. Oh, God.
Yeah, like a.
Oh,
like
sorry.
a 1920.
Let me continue my depressive
Oh, God.
continuity. I'm a 4, Ali. Does that help?
Much better.
All right, there you go.
That's what we like. Lachlan? True?
Like a 19, 20,
Okay.
23, 16. One of those four.
Everything.
One of those four.
Jarool?
Oh, he mute now, not push the talk.
Right.
I don't even know what the mood board is.
It's in the podcast channel.
Where it go be, boy?
Oh, wait, the pin. Hang on.
What?
He just said it. Jarool, why you act like you've never been in one of these before?
I go say I was 6. Hey, I ain't been here in a while because every time I try to come in here, I start to go to work.
Okay, wait,
I
hold on.
deduced
Which
one
6 you talking about? The new one or the old one?
On the 25 Kelly mood board,
Okay.
yes.
I had to make sure, because you say you check the pins. I feel not solid 16, though. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, what y'all say about Bob Sagat last week?
That he's dead.
Oh my
Miss
god.
that guy. I loved Full House.
Me too. Me too. But he's also dead.
That's what
Yeah.
you're gonna be.
Rest in piss, bozo.
Huh?
Oh, whoa! What you got against Bob Saget? That man was my
This week's
childhood.
episode brought to you by the following struggle tweet. Lachlan and LeToya, go ahead.
Oh, Lachlan, be nice to me challenge.
Fuck you.
You know, in hindsight, I realized picking a thing with LeToya in it when I didn't know if LeToya would be here was a bad idea. But it
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
never punished.
But
Never
it
punished.
worked out, didn't it? So
Never punished.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I don't remember the contest behind this.
me neither.
The contest is our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
LeToya, you can do better.
she can.
Yeah.
I told her before. I feel like we've all told her before.
Okay.
And that's coming from Jonathan Ali. If anyone could do better, it's his gal. So
Well, what the fuck?
True.
So
True.
Anyway. You're ready to get into it?
that's what we're here for.
Okay. I don't know why I put nicknames on the list, but I just randomly thought of it. And I was like, yeah, we actually have some stories to tell.
Okay.
Okay.
I realize now that like the men that we could actually. Oh, it's because hold on. I remember why.
Okay. Well, you figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll talk about whatever the fuck all they want to. I don't care.
What's new with you guys?
Lachlan, you ready for
I already say what I need to say, and I know say it again.
Wait, why are you ready for Jonathan?
in person?
No,
They say
I don't have to
February
because they keep
7th.
pushing it back.
No, they say like they go
Oh, they say it's set in stone February 7th, right?
about as set as soon as we can get right now, but it
They
looks-
said it's set in stone for this term too. Last term, look how that went.
Yeah, but remember they said they delayed it, and then after they delayed it, like 2 days later, after the new regulations for the province come out, they say, okay, yeah, we back February 7th.
Oh, I didn't read the new email.
Right, I still half expecting them to push it back anyways, but that's
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
I thought that they were
think
coming
they
back the week before reading week, but then I realized reading week is 2 weeks after I thought it was.
But no, they say they're opening up all the eating places and shit back too, so I think we just gonna.
I just want the gym.
Gym's opening too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I figured. You figure out what it is we talking about?
hold on. Okay, right. So I see a man tweet out about how somebody in his class in like primary school had a seizure. And
Oh.
ever since that day, they started calling him Fitzroy because he had a.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
And that made me think of like, okay, we had somebody in our school that we used to call Buram. And that man name have nothing to do with Buram. We just started calling him. And then it, started making me think of like other nicknames in general. So yeah, we could go through like
you asking us like what our nicknames are, or nicknames that we know people get called?
Just to keep in general, yeah. I want to talk about like the silver specifically, but like if you have other fun stories, that's cool too.
I'm just thinking of like a conversation I had with Russ at a time where he said this in the context of like Jamaicans, but I do think this is like a very Caribbean thing. I think Jamaicans probably just do it the worst, where like your most distinctive physical trait will just become your nickname. So like, yeah, the number of times I've been in town and being called like Red Man or Tall Man.
Tall Man.
I hate Tall Man so much. It's getting real annoying. And then like
realize like how big I got.
Stop being tall then.
No, like because before they used to call him a small man, and then all of a sudden it leveled up into tall man. So,
it's like little man's like for people of young age. Yeah. But yeah, and then like he would like talk about how like he knew a guy with one arm who was called like Oney. Yeah. It's also how like I've realized every like person in Barbados has like the same nickname. Like there's always a Chifa. There's always like some. I know Chifa's one of them. There's like others. I feel like that pop up a lot. But like Bajans will just like recycle the same nicknames over and over again. I find.
Anybody else?
I guess we talking about my dad. He went to UE. Well, he went to Mona for medical school, and all of the residents get a nickname, and his was Teapot.
Why?
Right, because he's short. He's short and short. And to this day, when we're like walking around or in town or something, you'll just hear Teapot, that you? And my dad will have to look around.
Does that make you Teapot Junior?
Shut the fuck up.
Sharma, you have anything?
I can't think of anything. Jesus Christ.
You put this side of the road?
I don't know why people make the car to make so much noise. And they love to hear they can't make noise. Like, I don't
They're
get it.
compensating, Sharma.
True, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I was about to say Jarool, and then I realized, yeah, we just started calling him Jarool a day, and that was it. At least it's closest.
I had multiple nicknames in my life, but Jarool is the one that I am most known for.
Yeah. That one is
mainly because I don't know how to pronounce my real name.
No, we know how to pronounce your fucking name.
Everybody knows how to pronounce your name.
Jarool is not a hard name to pronounce. Jarrell's not a hard name to pronounce.
Yeah. We just start calling
that is actually remind me as well for like I had an accounts teacher for like 3 years, and only halfway through my final year at secondary school did she find out she was pronouncing my name wrong. Because I just never corrected her. Because she used to call me Lachlan. And whenever people get to like
Lachlan.
and also hear me?
Yeah, you can talk
What's your name?
Lachlan? He dead.
Usually, like they're close enough, so I just don't correct them.
You cut out in between there, Lachlan.
Yeah, it's because my screen might idle again. Anyway, I'll just play solitaire or something.
Set it to not do that.
Yeah, but why would I want to? But like, yeah, because like she started teaching me in like 5th form after my one teacher went to Digicel, which is another story. But anyway,
your teacher went to Digicel.
Oh right, so this story, right? I had
which teacher is this? Which teacher is this? Who is this?
Okay. You probably wouldn't know him. You would have been like
Mhm.
second form and he was third form. His name was he was an accounting teacher, right? Or like one of the business teachers. And he came in when I was in fifth form. He taught me accounts for a term. And he was like cool. I really like him. Like we got along well. He told me I should be a politician. Because I used to argue with him like every class. And he liked me enough. And then the second second term of fifth form start. We go in that accounting class. We there for 2 periods, 80 minutes. No teacher shows up. We're like, that's weird. That's fine. Next class happens. It happens again. I think it's like by the third class, eventually the teacher from the other accounting class walks into our classroom and says, "Come with me," and then we end up like doubling up with her class. So it was like 2 classes worth of accounting students all crammed into one 30-person classroom. And we eventually found out later that what happened was that in between those 2 terms, he got a job at Digicel and didn't tell anyone. So he just didn't come back to the school and no one knew. So we was just sitting in that classroom waiting for a teacher for ages.
Amazing. It reminds me of
Yeah.
like
Wow.
they start, it was second year Cape, Unit 2 physics. And they started in like the August of Unit 1. Or not the August, but the last month of Unit 1. Like they gave you a head start. And
That's right.
we had a teacher, and the teacher's like a guy that we all knew, and he's like, yeah, he's cool. This will be fine. And then September rolled around, and he left the country. And they replaced him with a brand new teacher who, was new and inexperienced, and who,
Oh.
teaching final year physics did not go well.
Oof.
But
Oh my god,
also,
LeToya. Wait.
this is,
Loud.
this is also
Did you
the
ever have
story
Mr.
with-
Jordan?
What?
Yes.
Oh, that's a fun man.
Did we ever tell the serial story on the podcast?
What's your story?
Right, the same teacher we always used to eat in her class because she'd always just be facing the board so she could never tell. Then one
Oh,
day we decided to see
no.
how far we could go. So we bought a family-sized box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh
and
my
a
God.
gallon of milk and shit out bowls. And was just eating cereal in the class.
Did you say
No, no,
bowls?
go.
Yeah, we bought bowls.
Oh
Do
my
y'all have
God.
milk too?
Yes, a gallon of milk.
That poor
Like
woman.
supplement, or y'all brought like a carton of milk?
What do you think, Lachlan?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
They bought a carton of milk.
We bought
I thought like
several
maybe he would
cartons
just
of
been
milk.
like, because like you could have just been like, oh, we just bought some supplement from the canteen, or like,
hold on. Look at the podcast channel.
Oh my God.
no, oh my god, nah, bro.
Oh
Y'all
my
was
goodness.
performing felonies up in that classroom.
Yep. Oh, that's me. Holy shit. And I strap on too. Holy shit.
Why do you have these pictures readily available?
Don't worry about it. There's me in the vintage classic hoodie.
Incriminating yourself. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Damn, he still has that hoodie to this day,
I was wearing it yesterday.
and several others exactly like it.
Anyway. Yeah, back
All
to
right,
the picture,
nicknames.
just to circle
Yeah.
around. So, like, Jarool, we just call Jarool. Everybody just called me Ali because my first name was too long and we had another Jonathan in the class.
Okay, yeah.
Your first
I was about to say
is
your
too
name is
long.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Ali.
No, but like you said, your name is too long, and I'm like, your name is Jonathan.
It's Jonathan.
It's 3 syllables. Yeah, that's too much.
Okay.
That's too much, yeah. Meat. Oh, boy.
I was saying you gotta bring the client here to defend himself. Hold on a second.
So Shaban Adi was just Shaban Adi was just slapping up Nikolai. And then Nikolai was like, why are you doing this? And then Shaban said, use my meat, so I beat in my
Oh
meat.
my God.
And we just start calling Nikolai meat. And to this day, Nikolai vehemently rejects this nickname.
As they
I
should.
just told them you were telling that story, and they were just like, "Yeah, I gotta beat their ass later."
Oh. That is a terrible beginning for a nickname.
We call Trevon Jerome, and that's because there was another guy in our school named Jerome. And as a joke, people would tell them that they're twins because they look nothing alike.
Wait.
So you take the J out of Jerome and replace it with a T, and you get T room. Hold on. Well, Sharma, it's just Auntie Sharma. Nobody's calling someone Auntie.
Nobody's actually called me that. So
I just called you
that doesn't count.
I just called you that.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors.
Once a year, it doesn't count.
Once a year?
Kelly
Is
just...
Tanti Sharma Day or something? That's a national holiday?
Kelly's just Kelly.
Kelly is just Kelly.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll call her Canada Cassandra. Regine is just Regine. Dylan...
Chief. Regina's chief. People call him chief
Sometimes.
like half of the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Chief is a very common name.
Dylan,
Chief is a very common name.
Dylan is we just call him Big Smoke because he's working at a cigarette store. No, even before then, I think we used to call him that, just because he had a phase in his life where he would look like Big Smoke, because like he'd shave his beard to look like the guy from GTA. Collie, that's just short for Colin, yeah. That one's simple.
Yeah.
Siobhan, I think every once in a while we always call him Shervan, because we had a math teacher who used to call him that. Because that math teacher was just on shit 24/7.
We all had those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they're ready to move on.
I feel like everyone here probably just has some variation of their name.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
We're gonna
wait. Last thing to mention. There was two people. I remember we had like best nickname in our yearbook. The two people that won were nicknamed China and Big Fupa.
As every once in a while, I'll call Lachlan Lucky.
That is my family nickname.
His whole family calls him Lucky.
As they should.
Okay, here's the thing. I know Jonathan just pronounced it with an IE and you just pronounced it with a Y.
What?
What?
Like, hold on, Jonathan. How do you spell it?
IE.
Yeah, because like I could hear from the way you said that you were saying it with an IE, and
It's
everyone else says it with a Y.
Pronunciation.
No, and that's the thing. No, it's not.
Hello,
I just heard the difference. Don't worry about it. Hi, Collie. Because like my family started calling me that, right? And I didn't like it, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I was in Toronto. No, I was in Poland with people. And then they were just like, we can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, Lucky.
What? What happened?
Poland with people?
Yes.
Whoa. You had me completely fooled, bro.
But yeah, I was in Poland, and then one of my friends was randomly just like, I can start calling you that, like, not knowing anything to do with the nickname. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And then I was talking to Tia at a time back in secondary school. And then one time Tia's randomly just like, I can start calling you Lockie. I'm just like, where does this keep coming from?
It's just natural, bro. It's just like,
It's natural.
It's just the natural evolution of your name.
Because I've never liked the name. That's the thing.
L, then.
That's worse. Mr. Goodrich did try to call me L one time, but then that did not catch on.
I've been like, holy L.
Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all ever heard L's theme from Death Note? It's real good.
Collie, how you doing on the Kelly mood, boy? Give me a score.
Yeah. 14.
Well, I'm gonna make that sound. What we do is do that. We were just talking about nicknames because we, the server has.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. You remember?
I could pronounce mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Natty. It was Nathaniel who started that.
Right.
It was COLLY at first, but then I was like, and I changed the IE. So everyone else could IE now. Collie, COLLIE.
It's sticking.
Can I ask a question I'm going to regret?
Yes.
Why is one of Jonathan's role Condom Man?
No, this isn't even. This is not even like a bad thing. It was a party, right, in Trinidad, and it was sponsored by a condom company.
It was the mascot.
Yeah, they had a mascot that was a guy in a giant condom suit. But it doesn't stop there. Because there was a video that has unfortunately been lost to the sands of time. I don't have it anymore. But the video was
That's true. That just disappeared.
whoever's performing was like, all right, line up yourself, condom man. And condom man come out as well as he could, as well as you can fucking move in a paper mache giant condom costume. I was like, condom man, condom man. And he was like chanting for condom man. It's like 3, 2, 1, and then he do a fucking stage dive. It is the greatest fucking video I have ever seen. But unfortunately, I do not have it anymore because I didn't think to see it. I only had it as a tweet. And the person who tweeted locked their accounts and changed their ad. So I don't know who has it anymore.
Okay.
He's the was the mortal enemy of the black sperm from One Punch Man.
The what?
Just like the sperm guy in One Punch Man.
I don't know.
I'll find the picture, you move on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Platinum Sperm, that's his name.
Podcasts.
I found a picture.
We gotta take time to use our podcast. This shit's on podcasts.
Yes, sir.
This was inspired by Brittany Renner going on a podcast with DJ Academics and being ambushed by the host of the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't care about any of these people, but she did like fucking put them in their place, and I was really funny.
Yep. How you get curved by Brittany fucking Renner?
Anyway, the wider discussion is because it's like you see podcasts popping up of just like people saying the most random shit, like how to be an alpha male or like what you bring to the table in a relationship and shit like that. Yeah, it's like that genre of podcast I wanted to talk about.
They need to start about war so that men can die again.
Hey!
They're too comfortable to know in front of microphones these days.
They really are. Go be a plumber. We need more of those.
Well, I know what welding.
Welding. do something else.
She was actually talking about welding his own gym equipment yesterday, and I was like, no, bro. No, we're not doing that. Please don't start welding in the fucking apartment, bro. We live in an apartment building in student housing. But yeah. What do you all think?
I said my piece. Men need to go back to war.
Like all of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would not survive. You know this.
Pick up the fucking gun.
That's exactly why.
It's just like, you know those like men that like back in primary school, the ones who are just like, boys are better than girls. It's like they're like them, but they never grew out of that.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like every time I see those men show up on my timeline again, I'm always like, it's like the biggest cringe, but I know I'm just gonna have the best time clowning on them, and Twitter's gonna have the best time clowning on them. And it's like, how the fuck you get curved by a woman whose greatest claim to fame is scamming niggas? There's one thing people know Brittany Renner for in the past year, and it's scamming PJ Washington. How the hell you let that woman come on your podcast and be the most right person there?
Wasn't she dating Lucy?
Huh?
Wasn't she dating Lucy? Oh wait, no, that's a different Brittany.
Yeah.
Testing.
Yeah, cool.
How you sound, man?
Yeah, you sound
good.
You sound good. But it's like, I remember like, I think last year especially, there was like a period of time where you'd always have these clips popping up. Like, there was this one where like this guy was like, yo, I would be totally fine with my son fucking a teacher. And I'm like,
interesting.
It's like, y'all watch way too much porn.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah.
Wait, I zone out.
Sharma, would you want your son to fuck a teacher?
My son?
Yes.
Yes, your very own son.
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Point has been made.
Okay.
Well,
QED.
I mean.
Oh no, Collie. What the fuck? Sharma.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it's not like I did it. I love.
Okay, no, yeah, Brittany Renner.
Sharma, why you beep the car horn?
Yeah, they were in a relationship. That's where I knew it from. And I guess also scamming PJ Washington. Rip Bozo. Anyway.
But yeah, just because it's like what I always say with like social media, except to a greater extent, because it's like a whole produced thing that they make money off of. Just because basically freedom of speech is a mistake. Just
True.
because you can say things and have an opinion doesn't mean that you
Yeah, I
should,
was about to
because
say that.
sometimes people are just wrong.
Sometimes your opinions are just bad. Not always though.
Downright
Not always.
dreadful. If you're on the Fresh and Fit podcast, you're always wrong. Or if you're Ali.
But
It's like a Venn diagram.
Yes.
There's like two sets. The people that are wrong is like the Fresh and Fit podcast union with Jonathan Ali.
Yes.
what did I do?
You know.
Jonathan, what haven't you done?
That's also true.
Anyways. Did I have anything in particular to say about it?
Mhm.
Y'all,
Is that the old light up
what are
here?
you talking about?
Oh,
He's talking about podcast people sucking.
No, I mean, why are you talking about Polish people?
I was responding to Nikolai.
I was like, what do you Polish
Interested.
flag, but I can't find it.
I have a Polish flag in my place back home in Barbados.
Good to know. I didn't ask.
I got it.
Damn.
There you go.
Mhm.
that's it?
It's a very simple flag.
But what do you want from me?
So underwhelmed. Like, damn. Kind of put a
To
little
be fair, it is a
that's
very
right on there.
underwhelming flag.
I forgot. Alright, I forgot what it looked like. You might have the Greenland flag, but I think Greenland had a circle in it with inverted colors on each side. I think that's as far as I remember.
That is, I don't know what you're talking about. That is Greenland, yeah.
Welcome to Sharma People is fun with flags.
Anyway.
I remember my flag.
Anyway.
On my flag.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just
Podcast.
if you want to start a podcast and you want it to be about like alpha males or like men's role in society, just
Just don't.
don't.
Just
don't.
go in and trade instead, bro.
Not everyone.
I'm trying to read this.
Content creation is not for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I would do it, but I know the consequences and the struggles they
Hold
have.
on. Wait, hold on. What exactly would you do, Collie? What would your podcast be about?
I don't know, random things. Could be about thoughts, about video games, anyone like.
I thought you was
One thing I
trying
would
to tell
tackle
me you were
too.
trying to make an alpha male podcast.
Who?
You.
Me.
Yes. I just had to be clear that you
I
wasn't
said I was. In what?
that you wasn't trying to, make an alpha male podcast. I just trying to be sure.
No, I was considering taking over. Don't know if I'll.
Taking over what?
This one.
What?
Okay.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Alright, I just had to be sure.
I mean, I for sure done, like, after the season, right? If somebody does want to take over, like, the option is there.
It's like James Bond.
Yeah, somebody else gets to be James Bond.
Someone else gets to be degenerate.
Yes, sir.
It won't be. It won't be the same.
Somebody else gets to put the mask on.
If you have to trust if you have to trust someone else to like carry the podcast, who would it be?
Probably Brandon. No, wait, he has his own podcast.
Probably you.
Now, Brandon has his life together too much, hence why he's in that
Nobody.
channel, not
I don't
this
think
one.
anybody would be able to carry it on.
Probably Lachlan.
Probably
That'd be my
not.
best guess.
Probably Lachlan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a single. He carries most of his podcast. I ain't gonna lie to it. I would
Sit on.
Also, just because he's the only one that's actually, matches me for attendance.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all we need, really.
Granted, I almost forgot about the podcast today, but hey, what we can do?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyway, we're about halfway through, fellas. So go ahead. Drink spray. Take a sip.
halfway. I thought I was late halfway.
Collie,
That's
this time
crazy.
Zoom just be mashing you up, boy.
Yeah, boy, dog, boy. No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
My computer like my father getting dead, boy.
What's with this Dolly Hatton tweet?
Wait, Dolly who?
What's the wine healthy? Dolly Parton.
Because she says she's in her birthday suit, but she has the
Her
coat.
birthday suit.
Yeah.
I
What
was
is
so
it?
confused.
Yeah.
Everybody would.
What else think Dolly Parton's husband looked like?
But it was God English. This is a hard thing, bro.
Anyways. Let me get into the
There's
second
literally
one.
like almost 3 different words to say the same thing. It's just
What?
that creates a different type of volume.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking?
I was talking about the English language.
You were
Or you
were
can
trying to
basically
pronounce
have,
the
like-
name Parton.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, I straight from that a long time ago. But yeah,
Anyway.
You strayed from the path.
The baby.
Let's go.
What did he
What's
do
going on with the
now?
baby?
What's going on? The baby released a really trash song.
So all of them.
This
Let's
one in particular
go.
is so bad. It's the new Soul Train, bro. You know, like people will always be telling the baby you have to switch up your flow, you have to try new things. Now I know why he wasn't doing that before. He lacks
Right.
musical talent.
Hard luck.
Yeah.
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 I mean, doesn't
You know-
most rappers these days though.
Okay, Collie, okay. But the baby in particular, right? He released a song called Sneaky Link Anthem. Right away from the title. The baby is in
The
his
anthem
30s
about
and has kids.
oh god.
Who is he hiding from?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I also you just made me realize something when you said that men with podcasts are the new men who think they can rap.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a hot take.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like there was the oversaturation of like SoundCloud
Do you
rappers
think
that
you can
weren't
rap?
good, and now they're starting
I
podcasts.
know I cannot rap.
I want to hear you attempt it.
I'm glad you put yourself.
So Ali, you're saying you're not a brown boy from the block?
No.
Nah,
I'm not.
you
I'm
wish
not
you
a
was,
mixed
though.
nav. No. Don't do
you
that
wish
to
you
me.
was though.
No, I
You
don't.
wish you was.
No, I don't.
Hmm.
I am good. I am good.
This man has been in and out of jail for an
Ah,
unknown period of time.
Which man?
Collie?
Who's man?
What are we
Was
talking
that?
about?
Oh, I was talking about Ali.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Collie just said
think
I've
he
been
did.
in and out of jail, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
Guess who's going to jail
My
tonight?
run-ins with law enforcement have never resulted in me spending time in prison.
But like they should.
We should be
Anyway,
Mhm.
back to the baby.
You are a threat to the
I
human
realize
race.
now, like, this is not even a topic. I just wanted to shit on the baby for being trash, bro. This song is
Get shit
garbage.
on.
That's good being.
You all
Yeah,
know
but Toes by the Baby
Let's
is a
go.
great song.
that song isn't even like that good.
I don't know. That's the only song I know by him, and I love it.
It's the shit on
That's
the
the only song he's
Let's
ever
go.
made.
Let's be honest. If you know about the baby, the only song you know from him is the one the way he says "Let's go." I don't even know if you know the name of the
That's
song.
all of
That's
them.
all of them.
But he also only
Yeah.
makes one song, so
Yeah, he just makes the same song over and over
Oh
again,
no!
and it gets boring. But yeah, he made this song, which is different, and I wish
Well,
that he
then.
didn't try. You know how they always say, yeah, try, and if it sucks and whatever, move on. No, I wish he never tried to begin with.
Oh God!
Damn.
How do these people make money?
On
Do
God.
they already
How
have
do
the
these
money?
people get money?
You all know Soul Train by YBN Namir?
no, I've heard of
No.
it, but like I
I
know
heard the
of its
name, but
legacy.
Oh, well, it's a
I
really
heard the
bad
name, but I
song
didn't listen to it.
of a rapper trying to sing, and it's the baby doing the same thing, even though he has never had vocal training in his life.
Oh no.
So it's just
Oh
the
no!
baby trying to sing.
People in actual notes.
I
Okay.
mean,
Trying.
regardless of if it's bad or not, he still made some money from it. That is a
Yeah.
success at the end of the day.
Okay, but no, that's not how the
Sure.
music industry works, because streams don't make that much money.
How does it work? Because
Well,
if they keep
you
making
see.
trash, why they keep promoting it?
If you keep making
It
trash
doesn't
over
make
and
any
over
sense.
again, you'll end up like Lil Pump, who is owing his record label thousands and thousands of dollars, and he's not.
Oh, so now you're talking shit about Lil Pump.
Hey, Gucci
Not the
Gang
big Lil
was
Pump
a
fanboy
good
talking shit
song,
about Lil Pump.
okay? I love that
When I
song.
came out as a Trump
Gucci
supporter,
Gang
you
was
just
really
left that man to dead, boy. I
Gucci
see
Gang was
you.
a great
I don't
song,
forget.
okay?
I like Gucci Gang. I cannot help it.
You
Don't
can
come in this
though.
podcast. I talk about Gucci Gang. Like, jeez, no.
It was a good song, okay? I like the rhythm, okay? Even though that was literally the one word I could pick up on the song, it was a good song.
Also, I am listening to the baby song now, and it is bad.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
It is down bad.
Anyway,
No,
yeah.
that's
So,
yeah.
the way with these record labels give you an advance. They give you money. So a lot of the time, all the money that you see them, like flexing with and buying cars and shit, that's just money from their record label that
It
they
just
have to
comes
pay
through.
them back with.
Uh-huh.
So they are banking on future success. And if that future success
I
never comes to
see.
fruition, then you are in deep shit.
I see.
Right.
And well, we saw the shit that happened earlier last year with the baby that caused a bunch of his tour dates to get pulled. And that is going to lose him money. Money that he would have used to pay his record label back.
I see.
So now he's just on a continuous decline. Anyway, rest in peace. I don't care. Moving on.
Damn. Didn't you also like the baby?
I like Bop.
I feel like I've heard you explicitly say that you like both Lil Pump and the baby. I know that I bring it up as I like this one specific song that's extremely mainstream, and that's it.
No,
you
the
fake.
The album that Bop is off of, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like other songs on it, but over time I was like, yeah, I don't like them as much anymore because it just does sound like the exact same. So I reduced it from it was 6 or 7 songs of his in my playlist down to 3 from that album, and I expect it to keep going down. I do like Babysitter though. The one he did with Offset, the one that was in that one meme because it was yeah, the baby sounds like he makes fucking Scooby Doo chase music. Song's good, but it's also really funny and true. He makes Scooby Doo chase music.
Oh Lord.
That's a great descriptor.
Like when they actually play it over Scooby Doo video, it's uncanny.
It's so funny. Anyway, moving on. Twitter hexagons. This is because Twitter announced NFT profile pictures.
Very stupid.
No. They actually doing that?
They actually doing that. And
like somebody I see something wrong about the internet, right?
NFT profile pictures.
Like I saw somebody around the internet. Yeah, NFT profile. I saw somebody try promoting that around the internet in my timeline once. Which is basically pictures of 8-bit or 16-bit Etika. I was like, why?
No, yeah, fuck that.
These
They'll get
demand
that
for
removed because somebody made a fucking NFT.
Thank God. I'll be that.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Collie. But yeah, so Twitter doing that now instead of adding features that people actually want.
They're still taunting the edit button.
Edit or save video or that's really it. That's all we needed. I don't know why we're getting this other shit.
Twitter's fine as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they're trying to monetize it.
Oh yeah, they've heavily been pushing monetization stuff because there's Twitter Blue now. Twitter.
It's Instagram's been ruined, and now people have gone to Twitter as a safe haven, and now they're like, great, now we can do whatever we want.
Now they have no options.
I did also see someone complaining about how the NFT feature doesn't it's not only mint. I can't remember. I saw some tweet about the NFT feature that said it's something about how it doesn't, something about not being NFT that you paid for or something like that.
But it's also shit is fucking art reposted on Twitter, such bullshit. It's you could do something about that instead of this shit, which doesn't actually help with ownership in any sense of the word.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Yeah. Welcome to life.
Yeah.
Next. The deacidification of M&Ms.
Right. So a story broke that they were going to change the M&M mascot designs to promote diversity. And people threw a bitch fit over it.
Give her back her heels. They had no reason to take those away.
But also,
I'm trying to find. Do you have the actual tweet or?
No, I don't. But also, it's funny because it was shit on Fox News saying miserable non-binary candy is all we have left. And it's like,
Oh, I've just come across a Tucker Carlson clip
yeah.
as I search for it. I will watch that later. This is like, I know the green M&M is what people are focusing on, so I'll just send this one.
Was the green and the orange one? So the ones with like the primary changes.
I didn't see any people talk about the orange one. All the conversations the green one.
Anyway, I just thought it was funny.
How is
because
it offensive? I don't
Ask,
understand.
ask Tucker Carlson.
How dare you apply gender to candy?
Anyway, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
she's a
yeah,
female
that's what they're
character.
trying to say.
It's funny.
The moment they
because-
come with this controversy, they are intimidated
If they
by
should
it.
do
You don't want to
anything,
see
they
it.
just make them more sexy. That's all.
Very true. Very true.
I like the brown one. The brown one is my favorite.
Okay.
Ever
You
since
know
she was
why?
introduced.
The brown one looks like a teacher, but
Why we all
Exactly.
fetishizing the goddamn
It's not.
M&Ms?
They did it first.
No, the chocolate people did that.
Exactly.
Like,
not you guys. The chocolate.
and they should have just.
It's not my fault.
Anyway, I brought this up because the company that is, makes M&Ms, Mars, Nestle, Hershey, all of them are getting sued for using child labor to harvest.
Yes.
Oh,
I saw.
Interesting.
So it's like there's just one big diversion. Everybody talking about this bullshit instead of we use fucking child slavery, and it's like one of these things is
This
definitely
is how you
happening.
divert attention.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
it worked on
It
you,
worked.
asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew.
I mean, to be fair, the general public doesn't care about child slavery anyway.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
desensitized.
Good job, team. Good job.
Good job.
I am
I-
proud of what we are able
No,
to
no, I don't know what to say to that one.
Okay, but like Nike?
Nike.
Yeah, Nike, Jordan, others,
Yeah.
Adidas, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still talking about child labor.
We're
Yes.
still talking about child sleeves. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes.
Someone has to.
Someone has to.
And it's gonna be us.
Anyways, Lachlan
Hmm.
and LeToya is here too, I guess.
Huh?
Last week we wanted to talk about Bajan politics, but Lachlan left.
Wait,
That
I want to talk about this 2 weeks ago.
was last week.
No, but that's because I didn't get to talk about it 2 weeks ago.
What was 2 weeks ago? Wait, how come we didn't get to talk about it 2 weeks
2 weeks ago was Minecraft.
You
What happened to Minecraft?
Mm,
You were on Minecraft.
you was playing Minecraft.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
right.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah.
Last week was my girlfriend's birthday, and I'm still here, so fuck you, mean.
Oh wait, yeah. Right, I wanted to tell you happy birthday last week, but she wasn't there. So happy belated birthday, LeToya.
You follow me. We have other means
Yeah,
of
you literally
communication.
You are literally in this Discord server together.
No, I want to tell her specifically over voice chat.
You, that doesn't even seem remotely like you. Just lazy.
No, because I tell Dylan happy birthday in the server.
Mhm.
So you just decided to be a bitch as it pertains to me.
So you
But,
just,
but is this?
yeah.
Everyone get no Dylan's birthday, but not hers. I see how it is. I see
I'm
how
trying to understand.
Well, Bajan politics. Go ahead.
Okay. I may
Long
just
live
share for you.
Mia Motley.
Yeah.
Long
So
live
like,
Mia
God save the queen. Mia Motley.
but yeah, this is mainly just because so Bayesian elections happened this week because Mia Motley she's played the game and decided to call elections earlier this year when she knew that her opponents would not be prepared. And surely enough, they were not prepared, and
Mhm.
the BLP once again won 30 out of 30
But
seats.
Again.
Oh yeah,
The
I
entire
forgot about
map
the Bajan
is
election.
completely red.
Again.
And it's
Good
just such a fun time to be alive in the time of Asian
I
politics.
love how they a local TV station, TNC3, they actually talked to one of the Bajan electors. They say to basically talk about to say how they think they will win the election, to say like, yeah man, everything will be good, everything will be great. You ready for them? I know they come to talk to me about how they got absolutely demolished. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. In fact, it was so bad that where's that screenshot? I shared that screenshot the other day. It was basically so bad that the head of the opposition party resigned after the election.
Yeah, dog.
He's like, I don't
Yeah.
have this shit anymore.
Mhm.
we get new ass gig.
To be fair, she was not doing a great job.
Well, yeah.
No.
I can imagine.
I can imagine, yes.
So
I know here we are.
Here we are.
That is so solid.
Mhm. Yeah. But
her
like,
mistake was letting the past premise to come up and talk.
oh
as
yeah,
well as
I did
Yeah.
see like a tweet that was like the minute people saw Frendel there, they just all voted
Oh,
DLP.
yep.
But yeah, for context, the person Mia beat last time was Frendel Stewart, who no one liked. And
he
is
ran
the person
Barbados
who was
into the
first.
ground. So
Yeah, he was the one who was first responsible for the DLP losing all 30 of their seats. I know
and they
4 years
decided
later.
to bring him back.
Yeah,
Good
I
job.
guess your pep talk or something. And 4 years later, it happened again.
They brought him back just to show them how to do it again.
How to do it
Yes.
again.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
do it again.
Yeah. But yeah, the main reasons I want to bring this up 3 weeks ago was just because as things happen with Bajan Twitter, a lot of funny shit happened.
You're talking about the one man army.
Which one, Mary?
Okay, so there's this Bajan on Twitter who is just
Wait, is
voting
it the
against-
independent candidate?
No. I'm not talking about them. Fuck
Oh.
politics. We're talking about funny people.
Oh.
There's this guy on Twitter
Mhm.
It was on
who,
Lachlan
so obviously Jamaicans were coming back again.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamaicans were coming again with their foolishness. And this one man alone, no one else was helping him. He flamed all of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, one by one.
Shout out to at ECAF Spice on Twitter
Mhm.
for holding the thing down.
Good job.
He is amazing.
Yeah. I'm just like looking through it now, but like yeah, it was like one page. It was like a Jamaican would come after him, and he would like have talk for them, and then another one would come after him, and he would have talk for them as well. And at some point, someone was just like, "Oh, you're obsessed with Jamaica or something," and I'm like, "No, the entirety of your Twitter is just coming after him." So like for example, there was this. I'm trying to find as many of the tweets as I can. I'm just going through his profile and seeing how many.
The one where he said we counting votes, but y'all counting murder. Was us. Oh my gosh.
No, it's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen, and I was there for every minute again.
He was just not dissing all of them.
It got to the point where people were just trying to save the Jamaicans from themselves.
Yeah.
Shit like this. Let's regroup on Sunday. There was another person who came forward and had to be like, yes, please do not attack this man. He is armed and dangerous, just to get people to lay off of it.
Yeah. Amazing.
But it was incredible. I'm generally always very annoyed with every iteration of the whole Bajan versus Jamaican Twitter war.
Okay, hold on. Sharma, you podcasting from the
What
bush
is
right now?
happening?
Yeah, the crickets real loud. Crickets loud, babes.
I don't even hear them. I just tune on that. I'll just
God.
Nah, girl, they are loud.
Sharma, keep up
They're
until
so
90s or
loud.
something. Girl. Oh God. Anyway.
Yeah, so this was a fun time. Anyway, what I was actually going to introduce before this sidetrack occurred, there was like a few fun Twitter moments from like 2 weeks ago that I wanted have been like held. This one I had bookmarked.
You have 2 minutes.
You
have 2 minutes.
Fuck you. So this one guy, this one guy announced that he was gonna run as an independent candidate for Barbados.
Oh, this guy. I know this guy.
Yeah. And the quote retweets
Interesting.
tore him to shreds by going through his old posts.
He deserved it.
So there's this one where he talks about prostitution.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the infamous one
Interesting.
where he's homophobic towards
Yeah,
the current prime minister.
Aggressive glitters.
Interesting.
Oh,
Like-
there's this perfect gem about independence.
Tag yourself, I'm aggressive.
That was from earlier this year. No, that was from earlier
Yeah.
last year. And he was like coming forward and being like, yeah. There was people was like, he was coming forward and being like, oh yeah, like I said these things, but I said it like 4 years ago, and people are putting up things that happened like less than a year ago. So that's just fun. I just thought that was yeah.
Yay.
The worst part is too, like the guy he is agreeing with is seen on Bajan Twitter as one of like the biggest
The
villains
worst.
in all of Bajan Twitter.
Oh.
He is like I literally have 2 accounts blocked. One is one of my sister's friends who's I don't want knowing my business. The other is him.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
friend that you don't want knowing your business.
He could at least just make a
Yeah.
new account.
Needless to say, he did not win the election.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There was another video that I had sent in the podcast channel like earlier of like the actual opposition party that was just like steeped in homophobia of a woman basically saying that like I think from what I gathered, the general gist of what she was trying to say is that Mia Mottley doesn't deserve to be the prime minister because she doesn't care because she doesn't have a family.
Huh?
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
watched all the videos that I see about that. I feel to kick that woman.
Nah,
Yeah.
it was so funny.
That was so
That was-
crazy.
What is that? They wouldn't hit it. What?
That
Why
speech
politics?
alone was upsetting, but then she made an apology, and then she
Yeah.
went and made quote unquote merch
Merch?
about it.
No
she made
fucking way.
shirts. She made shirts. What?
Mhm.
Oh,
So here's the
I
video.
can't remember what they said, but she made
Mhm.
shirts about it.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, it was just kind of like thing to me because I don't think that's immediately what she was appealing towards, but what I got from that was just her appealing to Bajan's homophobic side.
Yep.
Because obviously, like you would see, like me, part of the reason Mia obviously wouldn't be seen as family oriented is because it's commonly known, even though she's never actually said it, that she's not straight. And there's been a cause of like contention for a while because in the last election, I don't know how to find that clip, but in the last election, there was another DLP minister who decided to go on stage and essentially say that like she shouldn't win because she's trying to legalize gay marriage, which is not surprising because she herself is gay, and was basically using homophobia as the entire point of his argument. Being like, yes, she is gay, and because she is gay, she wants to legalize gay marriage. You don't want this in your country.
And then this year,
But
the
why
party
does
focused
that
on that.
affect the way someone is able to lead?
It doesn't,
Because
Sharma.
Bajans
They
are
just don't have
homophobic.
good points. They just don't have good points to combat hers.
There was another moment that I think came from this year of the DLP where they were also racist.
Yep.
And referred, I think they referred to Chinese people as I think
Chinese.
be Ching Chong people or something like that.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They did not make, they just came
Needless to
lose.
say,
They
they
just
did
came
not
to
win
lose.
the election.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, obviously people are
And they-
upset that she got all through 30 seats again and she has no opposition. But did you see the foolishness that they brought to the table?
Yeah.
The absolute foolishness.
Yeah.
At this point, they deserve it.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Comes to fire.
Basically, at the end of the day, the real takeaway is abolish the two-party system.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get to this last item and close up. Okay. Favorite fictional couple going up the list. Lachlan, go.
No way,
Oh
we
my
fucking
God.
did this.
Lachlan, go.
It was a joke.
Lachlan, go.
What's
I
the
don't
joke?
have one off the top of my head.
You suggested it.
Yes, as a joke.
Sharma, go.
Oh
I
God.
don't
This is
know.
hard.
Give me 5 minutes.
Collie.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Everybody sees all this. We start.
You done say we overtime.
You didn't call my name, so
Because I didn't reach you yet.
exactly. So you can say all of you. Hmm?
Okay, Collie.
Well,
Favorite fictional couple.
favorite what?
Favorite fictional couple.
Fictional what?
Favorite
Oh my god.
Favorite
I didn't even hear what that
couple.
Oh, relationship, Colin. Your favorite fictional relationship.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Dimitri.
Mm.
Which one really plucked my heartstrings away? There's plenty, there's
Okay.
plenty.
He's taking long. The only thing I can think of is Destiel. And that's canon now, so.
Yeah, go.
Now it's supernatural, right?
Yeah.
No, Sharma.
Yeah.
No.
A couple so great it got the guy sent to super hell. Not just hell, super hell.
Super.
Yeah, dog.
Hell.
Yeah. That's weird.
I was gonna say Jim and Pam, but I didn't like them last season, so I don't know.
I feel like that was good for their relationship,
My
honestly.
problem with Jim and Pam is that Jim is kind of an asshole, but he gets away with it because he does funny expressions to the camera. Stay woke.
No, that's what I liked about the final season, because it did actually hold them accountable to
Yeah.
some degree, and it also did kind of go through what were some of Pam's biggest personality flaws.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
I
So
think
Jim and
like-
Pam,
I think like-
takeaway.
no.
House and
Scott,
Caroline.
Scott, who? What should I just say?
House and Caroline.
Who?
No one watched Vampire
Who,
Diaries.
Caroline?
Oh no, thank you. I
Nobody
think
watched the
like
Vampire Diaries.
We don't use that anymore.
Scott and Holly.
Who?
From?
Who's that?
Am I saying these names right? Hold on.
Ah!
I have my
Don't
answer. Favorite fictional couple. Naruto and Hinata. That's all I got.
I was gonna say Naruto and Hinata as well,
Hey.
honestly.
Fine.
No.
Fine, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, that's not bad actually.
Also, Hori and Miramura from
Honestly, I
Horimiya were
still
nice.
Mine is
can't think of anything.
the main couple from Monogatari.
Oh, Senjigahara and the guy
Araki?
Araki? Araki,
yeah.
Ah.
Alright. Wait, Araki, who are couple whom still?
What?
Oh no, you just
Those
okay,
words.
Kokomi Araragi. Yeah. Koyomi, not Kokomi.
Oh,
Kokomi is
Lachlan,
Yes.
help.
Yeah.
Love is hard for an otaku. Their names.
Hirotaka and the girl.
Oh, is
Yes.
that the one
Oh,
with the
okay.
really cute OP? It's like da da da.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Shout
so
out to-
good.
yes.
It's so
I'm
It's
not
good.
so
so
sure what I
cute.
want to, but the opening
It's
is very
so good.
It's such a good song. Yari yari.
Mhm.
Did everybody answer?
That's the
Mhm.
best I could come up with is Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Closing remarks.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Jarool, close your remarks, please.
I don't even have any closing remarks. Closing remarks. Don't teach your siblings how to play the cheapest characters in Smash. That's all I can say.
Lachlan.
Oh, you're the judge.
I am my favorite fictional couple.
LeToya.
Just me. No, just me.
That's not fiction.
LeToya.
It's...
Well, he's not a real person. Lachlan isn't a real person.
Collie.
Destroy everything.
Chaos.
Sharma.
Drink water and mind your business.
Alright, I'll
Yeah, man, look, man, I like you.
I will do one, but not the other.
What coincidence?
Oh,
Thank
so
you,
you're
everyone, for
gonna
coming
mind your
on.
business and not drink water?
This has been episode 54. This week's thumbnail brought to you by.
Drink water and mind your business. That's all.
This week's episode.
Can't slap though.
This week's thumbnail brought to you
It's
by.
on my mother. Sorry.
We don't.
Go ahead,
Does
Ali.
anybody want to make a thumbnail?
Hmm?
We need a thumbnail. Team. Does
I can do a thing.
You gonna do it? Okay.
I can just throw something together.
Cool. All right. Next week's episode. Does anybody want to do it for next week?
On God, Father Computer, I probably do almost every single podcast. I swear.
I just need a yes or a no, you know. Like.
That's real convenient for you to say, Colin.
Anyway, thank you. Good night.
The answer is no.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.